wondering what he meant by that statement. Had she been invited to eat dinner? Or to be dinner? Ahem, Bertie coughed. Perhaps we should proceed to the dining room? Yes, yes, Disco exclaimed, stepping to Fluttershy's side and holding out his outline arm for her. Allow me to escort you, Sora. She stared anxiously at his arm. Disco frowned when she didn't accept his gesture yet again and footed his paw and claw behind his back. Right, he said, clearing his throat. Follow me. He waved to a pair of double doors and looked over his shoulder to see if Fluttershy was following, but she was still frozen in place, her knees buckling. Rarity gave her a gentle nudge, and her hooves began moving automatically. Kinda scared, isn't she? Rainbow whispered to Twilight. Oh, she's just nervous, Rarity said away from her hoof. She'll feel more comfortable as the evening progresses. Fluttershy glanced uneasily between the Draconiquest in front of her and 3 mares trotting slowly behind her. She hadn't expected this vampire to have companions. What were their stories? Were they really just servants, or had they been his victims? She remembered Disco to ask her if she preferred dying or becoming a vampire. Had these mares been asked the same question? Were they vampires too? They did have an odd sort of glamour about them. Their coats were smooth and clean, their manes were long and luscious, their eyes vibrant colors. Even the pegs and male attire seemed unnaturally pretty. They all walked and flew with a sort of grace. But the gazes were also unsettling, especially Twilight's. They were paying such close attention to her, almost expectantly. But expectant for what? Were they thinking about how delicious her blood would taste? Was that why Disco kept alive for so long, so he could share her with his minions? The double doors flung open automatically to the dining room. Before them was a long mahogany dining table, a small black red cushioned chair on one end, and a red and black throne on the other. A busty fireplace and crystal chandelier provided warmth and light for the room. Several vases of lilies adorned the walls, one serving as a centerpiece for the table. Disco went behind the small chair and pulled out for Fluttershy. My lady, he said with a bow, gesturing to the open seat. Fluttershy stared at him warily as she slowly sat herself in the chair.
Hey, Matthew.
He pushed her back in and hastened to the throne on the other end. Well, what exclaimed class between the two. We should probably go help get dinner ready, so we'll just leave you two alone. Fluttershy opened her mouth to say something, but the 3 mares had already disappeared in the next room. She looked at the vampire across from her. He was leaning his head on his paw and claw, staring at her elated. Her ears perked up as music started playing. After glancing around, she realized it was coming from a floating violin itself. The long, awkward moment of speechlessness would have been silent had it not been for the music. Fluttershy had no idea what to do. She wished her aunt had taken away her garlic, for she would feel a lot more confident if she had it right now. What was the Count planning? If he really was going to suck her blood, what was with the flowers, the music, and the necklace he had given her? You look lovely tonight. She jumped at his voice and gulped as a new thought occurred to her. She remembered reading one story of a male vampire seducing furniture mares to his bed before sucking them dry. Was that his game? So, Fluttershy, Discord said, putting down his hands and leaning forward. Tell me about yourself. She had forgotten all knowledge of speech. She was too terrified and confused to even try to recall words. Fortunately, she didn't have to, for at that moment, the door to the kitchen opened up, and what came out made her gasp in such wonder for a moment, she forgot the situation. Is that? She screamed so loudly it made Spike and Disco jump. A baby dragon! As Spike cautiously approached her, she leaned forward and said, Oh, I've never seen such a baby dragon before. He's so adorable. Spike blushed and rubbed the back of his neck. Oh, thank you. Oh, and he talks. I didn't know dragons could talk. This is just so amazing. Wow. Once the Disco was a kid when he said you were... He glanced at his master. He was currently feeling a mixture of awe and anger. He had never seen Fluttershy smile, and the new light in her face made her 10 times more radiant. However, he was sour that the heavens directed Spike rather than himself, so he sent the dragon a warning glare. Spike shrank under his gaze and cleared his throat. Yes, well, he said, straightening up. Good evening, Sora. My name is Spike. I will be your server tonight. Oh, pardon me for asking, but... Fluttershy said, her gaze not leaving Spike. Wherever did you come from? He blinked. The kitchen? I believe, Disco said, trying to keep up a smile. The outline was asking how I managed to obtain a dragon. Spike? He turned to Flasheye. Spike is actually a Kapanga Twilight. She raised him from an egg. Flash looked up at Discord in alarm, as if just remembering he was there. Then she glanced back at Spike. Judging by the heat in his cheeks, he didn't appear like an undead vampire. Then again, he appeared so young. Did they raise creatures until they were mature enough to feed? Anyway, Spike said, clearing his throat again. Would you like anything to drink? Drink? Fletcher squeaked, glancing up to Discord. We have tea, wine, apple juice. Oh, she sounded relieved. Just water, please. Can do. As Spike walked past Discord, he whispered, And you, Master? Oh no, I'm fine. But one look at Flasheye, whose eyes were on him, and his mouth was suddenly dry. Sounds like a thought, he murmured. I'll have a small glass. Spike bowed and exited the kitchen, leaving the two of them alone once more. But it wasn't as awkward now that Flasheye suddenly asked. She stammered. So, your servants, are they like me? Disco finished for her. Yes and no. They're all normal vampires. At least the mares are. Spike's as smart as any other creature. But don't worry, I told them all to stay in their pony forms to make you feel more comfortable. Flasheye nodded. She really didn't want to see what other forms they took. So, did you... He frowned. He knew this topic would come up eventually. He had just hoped it wouldn't come up tonight. Yes, he uttered. Most of them anyway. She raised an eyebrow. What do you mean, most of them? So, you like dragons, huh? He propped his elbow on the table and leaned casually onto his palm. He was eager to change the subject. Sure, Flasheye said, looking down her hoofs. What other things do you like? She bit her lip. Well, I like all animals. I like learning about them and taking care of them. He coughed in a sensual voice. You don't say. His elbow slipped out from under him, so he switched to his iguan. What animal is your favorite? Bunnies, she stuttered. I have one. His name is Angel. He's the one you almost... Right! He squeaked, tugging the collar of his shirt. What times? Of all the favors he had to fall in love with, it had to be an animal lover. She knew just how many animals he had killed. He's a drinker. Oh, thank God, doctors! Disco cried in expiration, swiping the golden goblet from Spike's tray and pouring the contents down his throat. Flashy watching hard as Disco scarfed down the red liquid. It didn't take her long to figure out what that liquid was. She said with a shiver. Whose is... He was suddenly conscious of Flash and pulled the goblet away from his lips. She shrieked at his blood-stained mouth. She Spike quickly leaving on the table to wipe her mouse's mouth. Apologies, Disco said for some laugh. I get that when I'm, nervous. He flashed a grin. Flasheye recorded the redness of his teeth. Spike watched in Disco's ear and immediately closed his mouth. Smooth, the dragon murmured as he leaped off the table. He picked up the silver tray holding a second golden goblet and brought it to Flasheye. She peered in it cautiously. Don't worry, Spike said with an assuring smile. It's just water. She saw the clearness of the liquid and took the goblet. She raised it to her lips but hesitated. What if they intended to poison her? Or put her to sleep with a potion? She glanced at Disco and anxiously set the cup down. On second thought, she said uneasily, I'm not thirsty. Spike struck and turned to leave, but just grabbed him by the shoulder. So, since you're so interested in dragons, WSR Flasheye, he said, spinning Spike around the face of the mirror, why don't you ask Spike some questions? Huh? Dragon uttered. She likes you, Disco whispered. Start talking, maybe she'll feel more comfortable. Oh, okay. Spike looked back at Flasheye. So, what do you want to know about dragons, Sora? She scooted to the edge of her seat, her intrigue overcoming her fear. Absolutely everything. Well, aside from a purple polka-dotted egg, as Spike told the story, Flasheye listened intently, Disco watching her in entrancement. She looked so adorable with her mane up in a bun, though he had the urge to gently release from his hold and let it fall gracefully down her shoulders. Her face glowed as a smile crept across her face, and her eyes sparkled with excitement. This made her so alluring, if only it could be the cause of such happiness. So he can breathe fire? Flasheye inquired. Oh yeah, Spike said proudly. Wanna see? Flasheye nodded eagerly, and the dragon inhaled deeply before shooting a green flame into the air. She gasped in awe. Then Discord had an idea. You know, he piped, I can turn to a dragon. Flasheye snapped to him in surprise.
You can... What?
It's true. He lifts his right leg and rolled up his pants, making Flashlight blush. He showed off the green scales beneath. I can turn to any animal as long as it's part of my body. Flashlight blinked at him, then recalled something.
That's how you were able to turn to a point last night, right? And I saw you turn to a bat earlier.
Yes! Disco grinned, throwing his leg. Care for a demonstration?
It's okay.
Spike assured her. He won't bite.
You sure?
Flashlight squeaked. Well, he won't bite you anyway.
Now,
So what would you like me to turn? You like me to turn into? Disco said, gesturing to his mismatched body. A ferocious lion? Flashy guesses he suddenly transferred to golden lion with the black mane. His eyes the only thing that hadn't changed. Or perhaps it's also deer. The lion morphed into a small gray deer. Flashy relaxed as her fear subsided a little. Or how about your favorite beast? Flashy let out a shriek and nearly fell out of her chair as the deer was suddenly replaced with an enormous green dragon whose head reached the ceiling. What do you think? The large dragon asked in a booming voice. Flashy nodded speedily.
nice. Very, impressive.
Disco shrank down into its original form, extremely pleased that he finally made an impression on her. Of course, I can only stay in one of those forms for an hour at a time, he explained, which is why I don't walk around incognito a lot.
Oh,
Flashlight breathed as she recovered from the shock.
can any others do that?
Oh no, this is more of a draconic thing. The ladies have their own special abilities. She glanced nervously at the kitchen door.
You said you asked them to send their pony forms. What are they?
Spike! After interrupted, poking her head into the room. What dang it, so long? I need you to taste the soup. Sorry, AJ, Spike said rushing in the kitchen. Be right there. As Spike ran inside, Applejack gave Fletch a long, worrisome look before shutting the door. That's Applejack, said Discord. One of my cooks.
Why does she want Spike to taste the soup?
Fletcher asked. None of us can eat real food. I mean, we can, but taste often gives us indigestion. That's why we need Spike to make sure the food won't be terrible for you. The kitchen door opened again, and Spike came in, pushing a trolley with a silver soup bowl on top. Soup's on, he said with a laugh. Do you like tomato? He stared in suspicion as he scooped some of the red liquid into her bowl.
Are you sure it's tomato?
Spike looked at the soup and chuckled. You really should stop worrying about what we give you, dummy Sora. We wouldn't give you blood while you're still mortal. Disco cleared his throat and Spike returned the pony soup into Flashlight's bowl. Once again, she hesitated to touch it. Something wrong? Disco asked in concern. Did she not like tomato soup? Did she think the pie wasn't good enough? Want me to taste it for you? Spike offered.
Yes, please.
Fletcher said a little too quickly. The dragon took her spoon, scooped out some soup, and brought it to us to sip. See? No poison. I'll go get you a new spoon. No need, Disco said, stubbing his fingers. Fletcher was surprised once again as a new spoon appeared beside her bed. Convinced that the soup was safe, she took a spoonful and tried it. After dwelling on the taste, she hungrily scooped some more into her mouth. Both Disco and Spike smiled. I'll touch Applejack to like it, the dragon exclaimed, back in the kitchen. She'll be happy to hear it. There was silence as the Spike had left once again, the only sound being the clang of Flashlight's spoon against her bowl. Disco could not help but admire the dainty way she was eating her soup. Her lips were so quiet they were inaudible, and she was taking them at a speed that was quick enough to satisfy her hunger, but slow enough so that hunger wouldn't show. He wondered if that's how she would feel if she were a vampire, and the image excited him. Flash was eating slow when she noticed her host's gaze on her. She glanced up at him.
What?
Sorry, he grunted, straining up. I didn't mean to stare, but he rubbed the back of his neck as he tried to think of a new topic. You, look very lovely tonight. She looked back at her suit.
Thank you.
She tugged on his collar as he began feeling hot again. So, do you have any other interests besides animals?
Well,
she stammered.
I like flowers.
Really? Like, really? He squealed. Realizing he said this a little too loudly, he cut him and repeated softly. Really? What's your favorite?
Oh,
she shook her head.
I can't pick just one flower. I like them all. Roses, tulips, carnations, petunias, pansies, lilies.
Yes, Disco said, raising his head. Good God, Rarity. Do you have a garden? He inquired.
No,
Fluttershy said, looking crestfallen.
I'd like one though, but we don't have much earth around our home. Auntie Starlight lets me keep a few potted plants in my room.
Perhaps you would like some of these lilies to take home, Disco said, gesturing to the face along the wall.
Oh, that's very
She blinked in confusion at what that she came to mind.
kind of you.
Spike returned again the next. Finished?
Oh, yes.
Fluttershy said, handing Spike her empty bowl. Ready for the second course? You're not allergic to anything, are you?
No. Yes. Yes, I'm ready, and no, I don't have allergies.
Perfect. Makes things easier for us. He left with her plate, and this time, Fluttershy did not feel as uncomfortable to be alone with Discord as before. She wasn't sure why. Maybe because they had sat together for almost half an hour now and he hadn't texted her yet. The idea of casual conversation didn't seem to bother her as much either. In fact, her natural curiosity for all creatures was taking control of her. So,
what else can you turn into?
Disco smiled, noted that she was leading the conversation now. I can turn into a goat, an eagle, a snake, and a Pegasus if I will it. Everything else you've seen.
What can the others turn into?
Oh, he frowned slightly. I don't want to scare you.
Tell me. Please. I want to know.
He glanced around and leaned forward. What they can turn into is a sort of mix between a pony and a bat. Her eyes widened as they suddenly understood what Twine already had slits in the sides of their dresses. They quite enjoy it, Disco said with a chuckle. You know, a short time after Pinky's first transformation, she started giving herself and the others funny bat names.
Pinky?
That's right, you haven't met Pinkie Pie yet. She's in the kitchen helping Applejack. Anyway, she decided her bat name would be Dinky Pie, or Dranky Pie. Rainbow Dash would be Rainbow Bite. Applejack would be Applejack. And Rarity, he sort of... No, it's for Rarity. He burst and laughed suddenly. Heck at this! At the Twilight joined a Pinky toy called Twilight, he scoffed. Sparkling! He banged his fist at the tape and wiped away a blood tear before she could see it. Fluttershy blinked.
I don't get it.
He frowned. Well, it's funny when Pinkie Pie says it. He buried his face in the palm claw in embarrassment, an action which made Fluttershy giggle. He patted her through his fingers. Her laughter was like a tingling bell. So soft, yet so resonant. Was there anything this man could do that wasn't enchanting? Spike returned with the next course, an apple salad tossed with almonds and croutons. This time, Fluttershy didn't hesitate to try it. Draco was happy to see that she liked this dish too and withdrew into the kitchen.
So,
Fluttershy said to Discord.
what other sort of powers do you have?
Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Rarity met Spike with excitement.